a place you gotta be, where movies, shows, and games light up your fantasy. Slav's behind the mic, he's got a vibe so free. From Star Wars.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Slav's Free Talk Podcast on our CinemaCon special, where we're going to talk about all things CinemaCon. Let's get into it, guys. I'm just excited. I just want to get into this thing. I don't even want to do a normal intro here, guys. I want to get into this. There's so much to talk about, and Warner Brothers CinemaCon panel is about to start any minute now, so that's exciting. And to help me today, I do have a guest with me. Derpy Entertainment is here. He's here to help me with talking about all the things that have happened over the last 2 days, as well as keep track of what's going on with Warner Brothers while this show goes on. Now, this is going to be an extra long show. This is not going to be our normal 1 hour show. It could go 2 hours. It could go 3 hours. It could go as long as it needs to go, as long as we get to talk about everything that happens tonight. So hopefully you guys are in here for the long haul. This should be fun. I'm so happy you can all join us here on a new Tuesday night, I guess. Whatever. Happy April Fool's Day, guys. Yeah. Anyways, how's it going, everyone? What's going on, Derpy? How are you?
What's going on, Slav? How are we doing?
I'm good. I just like to just keep talking. I need to shut up sometimes.
That was a great intro, man.
All right. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. And, yeah, Warner Brothers panel should be starting right about now. So this is exciting. I see there's a bunch of 69 watchers in here already. Holy crap.
I told you.
What's going on? That was unexpected. But we got the normal people in here. I see Otito in here. We got Donovan in here. Hope for Life. I see Xander's in here. Jax Gaines. What's going on? Let's go. There's a whole bunch of people in here. I'm pumped to see you guys. And here's the thing. Normally, the show's typically where I kind of segment it out, where I talk about a subject and then a news story or something, and then I take comments from you guys and talk about it. Today's going to just be a little bit different. We're just going to talk about what's been going on, and as news breaks from Warner Brothers, we're going to talk about that, because I know that's what a lot of you are here for, is to talk about Warner Brothers stuff, but I really want to talk about the stuff that's happened the last couple days also. So before things start breaking when it comes to Warner Brothers, let's kind of dive into what's been going on the last couple days. So here we go. I want to talk about some of this stuff. Well, where'd my notes go? Man, this is crazy. So let's start with yesterday, because yesterday started Sony Pictures. Derpy, was there anything that kind of like stood out to you when with Sony Pictures? I mean, there was a lot. There was Karate Kid. There were some horror things like I Know What You Did Last Summer. There was some announcements when it came to Neil Blomkamp doing Starship Troopers, which I'm real excited about. But I know there's, I know. I'm with you on that one too. But there were some other really cool ones. Like, is there anything besides that stood out to you? I know there's Spider-Man too. We'll get to that. But what else?
Did Sony do the Beatles one?
No.
Lionsgate, unless that's Lionsgate.
Yes, that was the Beatles one as well. Yeah.
Okay, so I would say Beyond the Spider-Verse or Spider-Man 4.
Okay. Yeah, I mean there was quite a bit that definitely dropped from the Sony one. Karate Kid Legends, they came out with a new trailer. I'll tell you this, like, I was a big fan of Cobra Kai on Netflix. I'm a big fan of Karate Kid in general. I enjoyed those movies growing up. The one that came out a few years ago with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan, I was just kind of like, meh, it was all right. Whatever. It wasn't great. And then Cobra Kai came out, and that just took the world by storm. That was a great show. And then they announced Karate Kid Legends, like last year, I think it was announced. Yes. And I was kind of shocked that they were going to continue it. But then there was like nothing that was saying, hey, this is going to be a continuation of Cobra Kai. It was just kind of expected because you were going to get LaRusso in this movie too. And then Jackie Chan. And I was like, what is going on here? Then we had like that first trailer not that long ago. And I was just like, it looks all right. This trailer, though, really piqued my interest. The only thing that I'll say is I kind of sat there and I looked at it and I was like, look, I like Jackie Chan and I like LaRusso,
Ralph
what is
Macchio.
Ralph Macchio. I've liked what he's done as the character of LaRusso, but Jackie Chan looking to him to train a kid to learn martial arts, that just doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, that sounds a little corny.
But besides that, I'm looking forward to it because again, I'm a sucker for what we've
Nostalgia?
gotten. Yeah, what we've gotten with that whole franchise to this point. So I'm all for it for sure. I mean, what about you? Like, are you excited about it?
I'm excited about it. I mean, all I know is that supposedly it's like 3 years in the canon of it. It's 3 years after the events of Cobra Kai, I believe. And
That's all. When I was sitting there watching, did you watch Cobra Kai? Did
I
you see?
watched all of it, man.
Yeah, I was really hoping that the man that was Miyagi's friend that he was looking for
Yeah,
during the Sentai, whatever it was,
that's like I can't
Taikai,
remember.
Sentai Taikai. Like I was hoping that it was going to be Jackie Chan, like that character.
That would be sweet.
And I was
But
like, that would have like then tied
that
into
would
this
be great.
movie. And that would have been so cool. But they, whatever. It is what it is. But
It ended on a good note, though.
it did. It ended really well. And I'm glad that it ended with Johnny. It was Johnny's story to begin with anyway. So it needed to end with, it being his story. But anyways, we're not talking about Cobra Kai. Let's keep going here. Then there was also a trailer, which we haven't seen. It hasn't released for I Know What You Did Last Summer.
May I stop here?
Yeah.
It has begun. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Warner Brothers panel has begun. So as things pop up, guys, we will talk about it. Don't you worry. And anyways, so I Know What You Did Last Summer trailer was shown. I guess they did show Jennifer Love Hewitt in the trailer. When we'll get to see that trailer, it's to be seen. I'm sure within the next coming few months or so. Guys, remember, I want to make sure you all remember this and know this. CinemaCon is for the exhibitors, for the theater chains. It is not typically it is not a public convention. It is for the exhibitors. So us getting even the information that we've been getting these last 2 days and for the next 2 days, this is a bonus for us audience and the fans and the public. Like this is a bonus. So the fact that we're getting all this information, hey, this is great. But a lot of this stuff, yeah, we won't get to see it for some time, or sometimes we don't get to see any of it. So just be happy of the stuff that we're getting and just get excited because this is for the exhibitors so they can plan out what they're going to be doing for the next 12 to 14 months for their theater chains. So keep that in mind. They then brought out Zach Kreger, the director of Barbarian and Companion, which he confirmed that he's making a new Resident Evil movie, which he promised will maintain the spirit of the games and will be unlike any of the previous films.
Sure, it will. Because we haven't learned anything from Netflix adaptation.
Now, personally, I'm all for this. Like, I remember when the first Resident Evil movie came out. I was day one in the theater for that movie. Mila Jovovich, I was like, yeah, she's hot, she's cool, yeah, let's go. And the movie was not bad. The second one I thought was terrible. People like the second one more. I don't know. I never really liked that one. They brought Nemesis into the second one, and then they just got worse and worse, and worse after that. Then there was a show that was on Netflix. I guess a couple of years ago, they put a show out, and that was bad. And it was
so bad. It was so bad.
It's just like every time they put out something, it's just bad, and I just don't get it. I don't understand why they can't get this. It's basically zombies. Like that's all you really need to do. Just do a zombie film.
Exactly.
But for me, I have faith. I mean, the guy that's doing this has done 2 amazing films with Barbarian and Companion. Now, they're both very different types of films, and they're very different compared to Resident Evil. But I'm still hopeful that he can carry that into something with Resident Evil. I'm hopeful with that for sure. But I think I think he can do it. I do. I think he can do it. Then they announced the Neil Blomkamp reboot of Starship Troopers. I am beyond
Yeah,
excited about this. You have no idea how excited I am for this because when it comes to Neil Blomkamp, um, i- he is well. Originally, he was going to be the one who directed the Halo movie back in the late 2000s, and then he did District 9, which I thought was a phenomenal
I
film.
remember that movie. That was a good one.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, he did what was that one with Matt Damon? Elysium, I think it was.
Elysium.
That was not a bad movie. It wasn't great, but not bad. I think he has the right sensibilities and the right type of directing style for Starship Troopers. My only concern is the beauty of the first Starship Troopers is because
The graphic.
of of the quirkiness of they take it so seriously in the movie, like the actors are so serious about it,
Right.
but it's so goofy, and are they going to keep that with the remake, or are they going to take it seriously and get away from that?
I
That's my concern.
I would go serious this time around a little bit more than the quirkiness, but that's just me.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent on it. I'd like to see. I don't know. I like Neil Blomkamp. I'm excited to see what he can do with it, but I'm also concerned that he.
Might be over the top. It might be over the top,
I
right?
don't know. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know. All right, but I know this is the big news, or one of the big news pieces from the Sony thing, which I'm kind of shocked they talked about it because, in a little way, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, it is being, I guess, pushed back again. I don't remember what the original release date was, but it's now going to arrive on June 4th, 2027. But they promised that the film would be worth the wait. And then they debuted a brief look at the film and said that it would conclude Miles Morales' story. But not only that, that it was an updated and new art style from the previous two films, which is huge. I mean, they've updated the art style. It looks new. It looks different. I don't know if you guys can see it. I should pull up the art a little bit if you can see it. But I think it's nice that we finally have like.
So,
Go ahead,
I'm just saying, just they are in attendance. James Gunn,
Brosnahan.
David, Rachel Brosnahan, David Cornsweet, and Nicholas Holt are in attendance at CinemaCon. So we're probably gonna get something here.
Yeah, yeah. I have a feeling they're going to wait for Superman towards the end, but I could be
Right.
wrong. They could be sooner, but I could be wrong. But anyways, back to Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. It's just nice to see that they're finally headed in the right direction. That this movie is coming. That they're taking the time to make sure it gets done and it gets done right. And let's not forget that this movie was supposed to come out 2 years ago. It's the fact that it's
I know my group chat is dead.
your group chat is dead.
Yeah, we went and seen it, and now it's all dead. So
But yeah, I mean, even look at this. Like this art is very different than what we've seen before here. Now, again, I mean, it could be in a different universe than what they were in before, but it's still you can see that what they're going for is something very different. So I'm all for it. Like I'm all for this. I hope that we see something really cool from this movie in the coming years. And again, I am shocked that they talked a lot about this only because it's not in the next year, but I think they kind of had to. I think they just wanted to make sure, like, guys, it's coming. It's coming. It's 2027. It's down the line. It was supposed to be 2026, but now it's 2027. So it's here. They wanted to mention it just to make sure that people knew it was coming still. It's not 2026, 2027. And that sort of happens. There was some talk throughout these past 2 days that, hey, there are things coming in later than 2026. Yes, that CinemaCon is for the next 12 months or so, but they did talk. These studios are talking about later on, and while they're not giving too many details, they're just like, hey guys, there's some stuff still coming, so while get excited for the next 12 months, don't forget about the stuff that's coming in 14 or 16 or 18 months as well, or more. So that's kind of neat. I do like that they're doing that. And then we got some more Spider-Man news, and this is the big one. Tom Holland jumped up on screen. What's going on? And just said hello to everybody, like, hey, and was announced Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I like that font.
It's not a bad font, but it is a typeface for MCU Spider-Man Brand New Day, straight from the comics, which is kind of cool. And if you don't know, Spider-Man Brand New Day is a storyline that it's taken from a comic book, followed the controversial One More Day comic line arc. It's where Peter made a deal with Mephisto. Oh, geez, here we go with the Mephisto stuff again. And he erases, he makes a deal with Mephisto to erase his marriage to Mary Jane in order to save Aunt May. As a result, much of his history is altered and he becomes single again. And because of this, no one remembering his secret identity. And then he's able to basically start a brand new day. It starts everything fresh and new. How much of that will kind of trickle into this movie? Well, it kind of makes sense to how this story is going to start anyways. I mean, if you think about it, nobody remembers who he is. So it's a brand new day for him. So I don't think any of that is going to play into this movie. It's just interesting that that's kind of how they're going to play off of this, because in the comic, he's back to being a struggling photographer. He no longer works at the Daily Bugle. There's new villains that are introduced in this comic, specifically Mr. Negative, Menace, and Paper Doll. And Harry Osborn, who was dead in the comics at the time, is brought back to life. So I think that's an interesting dynamic, because you can bring new characters in. Maybe this is where we get our Harry Osborn in this universe here. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm curious to see what they do with this. It's exciting. It is definitely exciting. And it's due to come out July 31st of next year. What do we got over here? Some of you guys are saying stuff. Crazy Joe's Concession Stand is here. What's going on, Crazy Joe's Concession Stand?
That's a great name.
He says, I hope Beyond the Spider-Verse is better than the last one. I loved Into the Spider-Verse, but Across the Spider-Verse was one of my biggest disappointments last year.
Huh.
Yeah.
I guess everyone has their different opinions.
All right. Now, look, when it comes to Spider-Man, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I'm all for this. I'm not one of those haters with the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, as a lot of people are. I know there's a lot of people who aren't big fans of it. Personally, I'm one of the people that, like, I look at the films and I think that they're good. Yeah, there's aspects of it I wish they would have done better. People like pinpoint things like he never swung through New York and he never did this and he never did that, and it's kind of like, well, this is this iteration where he's doing this and this and this that I really like, whereas we've seen this other stuff with these other iterations. Like, now this new trilogy is going to be almost like a new iteration, so let's see what this iteration does. That's kind of the way I've looked at it. So I like what Tom Holland's done, and I'm interested and hopeful to see what comes next. So let's see. All right. This next story, I got to say, really, really interests me. I'm a fan of the Beatles. And
who isn't? Who isn't, man?
And for me, when Sam Mendes talks about this, at first he talks about how he was trying to put together a movie for the Beatles, a biopic, and it just was too hard to like really do it justice, one picture for each member. And then they decided to do basically a movie for each member of the band.
I hope it's different eras.
Well,
from their perspective.
So he goes, the film is also the first narrative feature to be granted music rights to the Beatles' extensive catalog of hits such as Strawberry Fields, Let It Be, I Am the Walrus, Yellow Submarine, and way too many others to mention here. He says, Mendes said the principal photography on the 4 films will take a year, a sign of just how massive an effort he's undertaking. Tom Rothman, the Sony Pictures chief who oversaw production on certain James Cameron sci-fi epic back when he was at Fox, joked that 4-part epic from Mendes was given him Avatar flashbacks. Where does he say? Filmmaker announced, CinemaCon confirmed. Let's see. Paul Mescal is playing Paul McCartney. Joseph Quinn will portray George Harrison. Barry Keoghan will star as Ringo, and Harris Dickinson will put up his spin on John Lennon. Where is it? Where did it doesn't say anything else? It doesn't say. I thought this had his comments on it. Oh wait, here it is. Director whose credits include American Beauty, Skyfall, had dreamed of bringing the Fab Four to screens for years, but he didn't want to make a mini-series, and he worried that the story was too huge to fit into a single movie. So he came up with a plan to tell the story of the greatest band in history from the perspective of each of its members to try to capture their improbable journey from Liverpool to the center of global culture. That meant 4 standalone features and one of the biggest bets in movie history. And I like what you said there, that that you hope it takes it like from different eras. That's actually a really cool aspect. I was talking to somebody today where I was like, I kind of hope that what they do is that all 4 of them, of course, are going to be in each movie. It's just the main character is just a different Beatle through each one of these movies. But I like how you're saying it's a different era in it, through the journey. I like that. But then how do you pick which era is for what Beatle? Like that's just crazy and tough. I don't know.
Who's the oldest living one right now?
Well, there's only one alive now, isn't there?
Exactly.
So
I think there's one more living.
Soul Survivor Studios. Did I miss it? No, you didn't miss anything. We're just waiting. We have Derpy here is paying attention to Warner Brothers right now, seeing if anything's coming up. I'm kind of watching as I can, just seeing if anything pops up from them. So as news breaks, we will talk about it. There was a sizzle reel of...
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah. From F1, Superman, The Bride, Sinners, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, and lots more. So nothing yet.
Not so far.
Yeah, nothing yet. Oh, wait.
I sent you a couple things.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. All right. Xander asks, do you want me to send this one you will love and talk about it in the show? Yeah, if you want to go ahead, Xander. Yeah, if you want to send me a piece of art, I'll show it up on screen. No problem. Right. But yeah, I'm all for something with the Beatles, man. I adore the Beatles.
Who doesn't love them?
Exactly. Who doesn't love the Beatles? Honestly.
There's so much history with the Beatles.
Yeah. All right. Now we move to Lionsgate. And guys, so I'm running through Sony and Lionsgate stuff. Once I get through this, it'll just be all Warner Brothers and DC talk the rest of the night, guys. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, the Watcher says we already knew that Spider-Man 4 was called Brand New Day via production grid, and it said Keaton and Andrew Garfield were part of it, the cast, so mostly Toby and Andrew are in the film, which I'm excited for. Yeah, I did see that as well. Probably won't get Spider-Man vs. Kingpin until after Secret Wars. I'm hoping we get that at some point. It would be nice. You think people saying there's no trailer is April Fools? We'll see.
I think there's going to be a trailer. Just for not us until the Minecraft movie.
Yeah. All right. So Lionsgate started off big, showing Ballerina. Or not showing, but showcasing Ballerina. They showed a big clip of the movie where Ana de Armas just wrecked shop and fought a couple baddies and, just really showcased the action of this movie. Personally, I can't wait to see this movie. I'm a big fan of the John Wick series, but it didn't stop there. I mean, this John Wick franchise just exploded about 7 years ago, 8 years ago. This franchise just exploded and took off. And not only is Ballerina coming out, but then you have Donnie Yen, who's going to be directing and starring in a spinoff from his character Kane, who is the blind man in what was it? The fourth one, the third one? Which one was he in? I can't remember what John Wick movie he was in, but he was in one of the John Wick films. So now he's getting a movie, and it's going to be Hong Kong style John Wick movie, which is going to be awesome. And then you have an animated prequel about how John Wick got out of being the assassin that he was prior to the first John Wick movie. So we're going to see that. It's going to be an animated film. I think that's going to be fantastic because everybody wants to see what happened there. And then they announced John Wick 5 is officially happening with Keanu Reeves as well as the director Slavinsky. That's his name, I think, right? Slavinsky, whatever. So that's exciting. I mean, the amount of stuff that they announced, Chad Stahelski, yeah, that's his name. The amount of stuff that's going on when it comes to John Wick is insane. This is one of the biggest franchises going on right now, and it's almost like they don't miss. Every one of those films, those first 4 films have been fantastic. Ballerina looks like it's going to be great. There's no reason to think that this Donnie Yen film isn't going to be good. We know John Wick 5 is probably going to be good. They just can't miss. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And the Watcher says, an anime John Wick is gonna be fire. You're not wrong. Hope for Life says, I'm excited for all John Wick movies. Already made plans to go with my best friend and see the Ballerina. Can't wait for Kane film, and definitely cannot wait to see John Wick Chapter 5. Again, exactly. Like, this is everybody. Everybody just wants to see all of this, and it's fantastic. It's exciting. Who can't wait? Like, everybody can't wait to see this. It's gonna be great.
All right. Pamelia Dye and Michael DeLuca, I think. Is that how you pronounce it?
Pamela Abdi and Michael DeLuca.
Yeah, presidents. They're on stage right now.
Okay. They're the presidents of Warner Brother Pictures, so they're going to go through what's big for Warner Brother Pictures. So probably Mortal Kombat. What do we got? Probably Sinners.
Maybe Sinners, yeah.
Maybe Cat in the Hat. Mortal Kombat 2.
And they might save the good stuff, which is DC Studios later.
Yeah, DC is definitely going to be later for sure. So, yeah, let's see. And then let me pull this up real quick and nice. Where am I going here? Let me do this because don't want to dox anybody. That's not what I'm doing. And then Xander wanted me to show this.
Let's see.
This here.
Oh, that's sweet.
Honor the past, or honor the past, respect the future, honor the past, and get excited about the future. Whatever that saying is right now. Yeah, he put that together.
I like it.
Yeah, good times. Good times. I love showcasing fan art. I love doing that because people just, when they get excited about things and they want to make stuff, why not?
Right.
Showcase their love. Okay, so then we got more Hunger Games stuff, which I haven't even seen the last one. What was it, like Song?
I saw it.
Whatever, with Rachel Zegler. I haven't seen that one.
It wasn't that bad.
Really?
I'll say this. It wasn't as bad as Snow White.
I don't think anything.
Not even close to it. Not even close to it. So it was respectable. So you're in good hands.
Hunter, I saw the pictures you sent me. I see that it's like a whole bunch of stuff to read. I'm talking here, so I can't really go through the stuff and read. But yeah, I did see that you sent me this stuff. Anyways, I'm excited about this. I know the book just came out, like a week or so ago, if even that. Sunrise on the Reaping. And this is about Haymitch and his time in the Hunger Games, which is exciting. And then they're making a movie out of it. So that's fun. I think that'll be fun. That'll be exciting to see. I haven't read a Hunger Games book since the original 3. So maybe I'll grab this one up and read it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm excited for it though. All right. What else do I got? Oh, this. Now this is exciting. I love the Now You See Me series. The first one was phenomenal. And then the second one was great. finally we're getting a third one titled Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And not only that, but they announced that a fourth one was already in development and going to happen as well. This is just a fun series. This is just one of those series that you just can sit down and watch and just have some fun with it. I love this series. I do.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Do you suffer from Now You See Me thelioma?
I don't, but why? Do you not like these movies?
No, I love those movies. I was just making a joke because you made that joke with Marvel.
Oh, yeah. No, I do. The only thing I wish they would do is bring Isla Fisher back. I don't know why she ever left, because they replaced her with what's her name in the second one? Can't remember her name. Whatever. Anyways,
I'm gonna
but
look it up. Hold on.
but she left, and like I don't know why. Like, I'd like to see her come back, but whether she does or not, it is what it is.
The dog wants to make an appearance.
Yeah. I don't know why he's freaking out. Maybe the cat's doing something. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, but yeah, so we got that. And then Michael, there was no footage shown. Yeah, Lizzie Kaplan. Thank you. Yeah. But then Michael, there was no footage shown, and they did just mention that things are moving forward with it. I don't know if anybody really knows what happened. This movie, I'm looking forward to it, but there were some legal issues that came into play with this movie, because one of the main storylines for the film focused on some issues that happened with Michael and a child and a family. But in real life, there was an agreement made with that family that they were never to be mentioned ever again in conjunction with Michael Jackson. So when the studio made the deal with the Jackson estate to make this movie, the Jackson estate never told Lionsgate, like, hey, you can't mention this. So they got the green light from the Jackson estate to make this movie, signed off on the script and everything, and they made this movie, and then find out after everything that, hey, this whole portion of the movie, which is a big portion of the movie, cannot be in the movie. And now, whatever, I don't know what the studio is doing legally. I don't know if they're trying to pay off the family. I don't know if they're trying to rewrite the movie and reshoot that portion of the movie, or what they're doing, but they had to figure out something to do. It's a good chance of this movie, if they have to rewrite and reshoot stuff, it's going to get delayed and pushed back to 2027. Or I'm sorry, late 2020 or 2026, not 2027, 2026. We'll see, because it was supposed to come out later this year. But I'm looking forward to it. It just sucks that we got no new information besides, yeah, it's happening. Yeah, you guys will hear stuff soon, but it's happening. That's pretty much all they said. But yeah, that's pretty much it from Lionsgate there.
It's going to be interesting how far they go with Michael, though.
Yeah, I mean, with the estate being involved and them having to basically sign off on everything, you figure they're not going to
go too all out, right?
Yeah.
They'll just probably stick to the music.
Look, I mean, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. I'll say I'm probably a bigger Michael Jackson fan than I am the Beatles or something like that. So I really want to see this movie, because he was such a talented artist. But yeah, I mean, how deep are they going to go into the shenanigans, you know?
Right.
And then Trayvon goes, hee hee. Good times. Hey, everybody that's watching, thank you so much for watching. I see you guys there. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. I do a lot of stuff. I do shows typically on Mondays, 6:30 p.m. And then I talk all things DC Thursday nights at 8:30 p.m. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, so you can get updated on when my shows go live, as well as all my other videos. So all of you who are watching now, thank you so much. And we will be hearing some stuff about DC here soon, I hope, with Warner Brothers going on. Anything drop yet, Warner Brothers?
No, not yet.
Nothing yet?
Not DC related.
Not DC related. Hey, even if it's just Warner Brothers, I'll take Warner Brothers stuff. I mean, we got some stuff that dropped earlier today, Superman wise. So I'll start talking about that here in a second. I just want to make sure.
You got that video pulled up too?
I don't have one. Oh, I don't have the film threat video pulled up. I can pull that up though.
Because there's some things we should probably take away from that.
Yeah, let me see here.
Even though he's not a reliable source, he mostly hates on Gunn.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have it, but I already have notes written down from it, so we'll go from there. All right, so we're gonna do this. I actually have to go here. Now, I don't know. I can't share audio. That's right. Crap. Okay. Anyways, I don't know if you guys saw this today, but David Cornsweet, Rachel Brosnahan, and Nicholas Holt shared a little video via social media. And sorry, guys, my audio isn't working for my share screen because I use Safari and not Chrome like an idiot. I can't share audio when I do that because I'm dumb. And they basically say, hey, this weekend, see an extended preview in theaters attached to Minecraft for Superman. So that's what's going on. And that's exciting. So go see Minecraft this weekend, if you want to see an extended preview of Superman. Now, a lot of people took this as them saying, that's it. This is the only stuff that you're going to see for Superman this week. I think there's still a chance that we get something today. I think there's still a chance. Is that right? I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think we're going to get a lot of stuff today.
But people are taking this, oh, this is all we're going to get. Oh, this is ridiculous. And people are freaking out about it. Let's just wait and see.
This is like the perfect time to announce slate stuff.
Yeah, let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's see how things play out today. But this is exciting. This is definitely fun and exciting stuff. But then there was more things that dropped. There was an article from Time magazine introducing David Cornsweet as Superman.
I saw a little bit of this.
Now, I'm not going to read the whole Time magazine, or the whole Time article. Not the whole Time magazine, the whole Time article. But James Gunn spoke, and DCU Superman News pulled this out and threw it up on X today. And this is what James Gunn said. And this is kind of how he kind of is insinuating how Superman, the movie, kind of starts a little bit. He goes, Superman, Clark, is starting to become successful at both jobs, being Clark Kent, the reporter, and Superman, in the big glitzy city so far away from home. He's madly in love with a woman who isn't so sure about him, and he's made a few superhuman friends who like him, but think of him as naive. To me, that's a really cool way to start the film, to start this movie, to really showcase who Superman is, because that gives you a sense of, okay, this man, he's successful, but there's a part of him that he misses home. The way he talks about it, he's far away from home, so he misses home. He's madly in love with a woman, but she's not sure about him. So she's probably like confused, because my guess is she doesn't know that he's Superman. So she's probably a little confused. Like, there's something off about him. What's going on here? And he made some superhuman friends, probably, whether it's Hawk Girl, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, whomever it is out of them, if it's all them. And maybe they think of him as a little naive. So that maybe puts a little tension between them a little bit. So you're going to see a little turmoil within him, a little bit of struggling that he has, which is going to make you able to relate to him. And I like that. I like that. You have to find ways to relate to him a little bit. I like it.
See, that has always been the problem with DC. You haven't, like DC movies in general, they haven't found a way for the audience to relate to the characters.
Yes.
As easy as Marvel has come to be for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I like that a lot. That's not where. There we go. Then he also says, James Gunn talks about a 12-minute interview scene between Lois and Clark in Superman. He goes, to see the energy and magic between David and Rachel was awesome. Not to mention how incredibly prepared they both were. It was a huge relief. Now, I have your thing up there. So like, so like he first off gives away that there's a huge interview scene between the two of them, which I guess is kind of reminiscent of that of 1978 Superman when Lois interviews Superman there. But to me, I feel like having that connection, if you can grab and get that connection of Lois and Clark, Superman and Lois, those two having that chemistry is so important in this story, in this really franchise. Like you need that. And as long as you have it, that is key. That is a bonus. And he's sitting here saying they have it. They got it. And that is huge. And I love that. Now, there is something else. I forgot to pull it up here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There it is. Um, in this, there is a part where he talks about anything else that you found yet or seen yet?
They're talking about the bride right now.
Oh, they're talking about the bride right now. Okay. Where Gunn offered Corn Sweat the role on one condition. So Gunn, when he went to Corn Sweat, he offered the role of Superman Clark Kent on one condition. He noted his experiences with Chris Pratt and John Cena, saying they treated everyone with kindness and respect. It was non-negotiable that Corn Sweat do the same. He said, I've seen sets that cater to an actor or director's ego, and that's just not something that would happen with David. Gunn says in an email, he is Superman. Even in his nerdiness, he listens to old jazz standards. Like that's what he listens to, just as normal procedure. Like Superman, he's a simple man in complicated times. So he's talking about David there, David Cornsweat. He's Superman, even in his nerdiness. Like that's who David is. He listens to old jazz standards. He's that's what he listens to. He's just as normal procedure. Like Superman, he's a simple man in complicated times. But he wanted David to just be kind. Kindness and respect. He wanted him to be kind and respectful at all times, not just on set, but at all times. And if you've ever noticed something about John Cena and Chris Pratt outside, when they're in interviews and when they're anywhere in life, when you see them, have you ever heard bad things said about Chris Pratt or John Cena? You never do.
Not
They're
really.
the kindest, nicest people that you ever hear about as actors. And that is one of the things that you would want a Superman actor to definitely portray, because one, you don't want there to be a Rachel Zegler issue pop up and arise where they're going F Trump supporters or F these supporters or F these people. Like that's what you don't want to see an actor doing when they're supposed to be your mega star in a movie. So that's kind of what James Gunn is trying to do. He's not saying this for any political reason or anything like that. He's saying this just simply because, look, you need to be a kind, heartful, heart and respectful person, heartfelt person, because that's who you need to be. That's how you need to be in life. And I think more directors and studios should be doing that with their actors. 100%. I think they need to be looking when they're going to cast people and saying, look, I'll give you this role, but you need to be kind-hearted and respectful at all times. If you're going to be the face of a potentially billion-plus franchise, yeah, you got to be kind and respectful at all times. And I think that is perfectly fine for a studio and director to do that. And the fact that there's some people who are trying to twist that and make it bad that he did that, I think is ridiculous. I'm all for it. Absolutely all for it. What do you think on that, though? Oh, you disappeared. Okay, you disappeared. Anyways, what do you guys have to say over here?
I'm sorry about that. I'm
You're
back.
good. Okay. What do you think about all this, though, about having David be kind and respectful at all times?
Well, that's what's funny about this is James Gunn actually said that we're looking for someone. This was like 2 years ago, a year ago, that we were looking for someone who has a kind heart, and it goes back to this. So I mean, like, obviously, it's Superman. You want someone that has a kind heart.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
represent well, if you know the origins behind the character, then you get the idea of what Superman is supposed to be. But that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Billy PD Jolly asks, see no trailer at CinemaCon, but they're happy to show 5-minute extended preview before Minecraft. Why were people believing there'd be a trailer at CinemaCon? First off, we still don't know if there's going to be a trailer or not at CinemaCon. That's still not confirmed nor denied. There could be, there may not be. They probably will show the 5-minute footage it's going to be in front of Minecraft. If there isn't a trailer, they will probably show that 5 minutes at CinemaCon to the moviegoers, if not more, or to the convention goers, I should say, if not more. People were believing that they were going to show something at CinemaCon. The thing is, and I said this earlier in the show, CinemaCon is for the exhibitors, the theater exhibitors. It's not for public. It's not for the fans of a franchise. It's for the exhibitors, the theater owners, that kind of thing. Yes, you'll have bloggers, you'll have outlets, that get to go to these things as well. But as a whole, this is not for the public. So why people were so dead set on this whole idea that it was going to definitely be a trailer, I was kind of 50-50 on it myself for a while. I was more leaning as like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I was saying it was going to be Superman Day. And then I started leaning more towards CinemaCon. And yeah, just because timing was kind of lining up that it made sense for CinemaCon. They release it there to the theater, the theater chains, and then they release it to the public afterwards. Like, take a look at Karate Kid. Yesterday they showed it at the Sony panel. Today they released it to the public. So I think that's what people were figuring would happen with this. Plus Minecraft coming out this weekend, they'd want to get something in front of Minecraft, which is going to be a big family going experience type of movie. So you want to get a new trailer out with that to showcase it to families. They're going to be out seeing this movie. So get a new trailer out there the opening weekend with it. So there's a lot of reasons why people thought that there would be a trailer today. Again, there still could be. We don't know. There still could be a trailer. We have to wait and see. We got another about hour and 15 minutes of the panel to go. Oh, boy.
I'm back.
All right.
Film threat?
Film threat? Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys watch or know of Chris Gore. Chris Gore does a little show called Film Threat on YouTube. And he had a little tidbit of information where he talked about the Superman movie. He talked about the screening that happened on March 26th. And he said that about 60-ish people were vetted. Audience people were vetted. Normal, everyday audience people, not studio heads, not friends and family of James Gunn. It was just normal people were vetted and allowed to go watch Superman. And
WB update.
Oh, what's the update?
The Bride, the Frankenstein, whatever the movie that's called is the first trailer is dropping right now. Well, being showcased.
Maggie Gyllenhaal introduces a tiny taste of The Bride footage. Gotcha. I wanted to make this. Hold on. She says, I wanted to make her. Yeah, she says, I wanted to make this punk monstrous love story in a classic cinematic way. I've learned so much. We used the vertical expansion and it became an integral part of the movie. I want to see the film on big, beautiful movie screens. Interesting.
Not anyone sees it, but like maybe older people.
We'll see. We definitely will see. Okay. Anyway, so Chris Gore talks about Superman. And he said he talked to somebody who watched the movie. He knows a good bit about it. And he wants to talk about and give some information on this film, but he wasn't going to give a bunch of spoilers away. So I'm going to talk about what he said. If you haven't seen his talk about it on Film Threats. I'm going to talk about it here a little bit. Give away some things here. Now, obviously, there is the big spoiler of who is playing Jor-El. So if you haven't heard already, there is that big spoiler that he gives away there. I'm not going to say it here, but he does talk about who is playing Jor-El. I already did a video on it, so if you want to hear about it, I did a video about it, or you can find it on social media, who's playing Jor-El. But he says that this screening in particular, this screening that he's talking about was an hour and 55 minutes. Now, that doesn't mean that the movie, when it comes out, will be an hour and 55 minutes. It could be 2.5 hours. It could be 2 hours. It could be 2 hours and 10 minutes. Remember, this is still an early screening. He also said that the movie was not finished, that some of the special effects and the CGI and even the title cards and stuff like that were not completed. This is an incomplete movie at this juncture, but that it ran about an hour and 55 minutes. The person that saw it said Corn Sweat is truly Superman in that he gives a great performance. Also, Nicholas Hoult is pure evil in this movie. Let's see. He also says that the characters of these other heroes that we've seen, such as Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, are not a big part of the movie. They are not in it as much as some people think they are. And I just want to say, ha, I told you so. If this is all true, ha, I told you so. But that's neither here nor there. Then Jimmy Olsen is sort of hysterical in this. I'm not going to give any reasons why. It would be kind of spoilerish, but he does kind of go into it a little bit.
That was actually my favorite casting of the whole.
Yeah, he's definitely a great casting choice for Jimmy Olsen. I do agree. Skylar Gisondo, I can't. Yeah,
close enough.
Yeah, and then when the screening of this movie ended, the fans, the audience in attendance were wildly positive. Even somebody in the audience yelled, "Fantastic Four is fucked." So there is that. He also heard, this wasn't part of the screening, but he's heard that the promotion for the movie will be huge. It'll be Barbie sized. And we've actually heard that quite a bit, not just from Chris Gore, but from other people as well. And myself, as I've been saying, the marketing has truly just taken off. It's just begun. We've had some marketing in the months leading up to this, but I mean, just this week, just yesterday, I really think this is the week where we're going to really see the marketing taking off with things now, with this 5-minute clip. I think over the next couple of weeks, we're going to see more and more. April 18th is Superman Day. I think things are really going to take off. So I'm excited about it. But what are your thoughts, Derpy, on this when it comes to the Chris Gore stuff?
I'd say 80% is probably believable.
You just say 80%?
Yeah, 80%.
Because like for me,
the last bit he said of blank Fantastic Four, I do not believe that they said that, but that's just me.
Yeah, see, like for me, I'm the kind of person that you're probably right on that, and this is what his show is here. I'm the kind of person that like I sit there and say you're probably right about the Fantastic Four thing, but Chris Gore has really no reason to lie. But could he be? Sure. I take all scoops and all information with a grain of salt. I tell this to everybody on every show of mine. Take scoops with a grain of salt. I don't typically believe them. I don't typically not believe them. I just sit there and take them and I just put them in a little place over here on the shelf and I say, okay, that's interesting. And then if they pan out, great. If not, at least I didn't get hyped or not hyped because of them. It is what it is. Thunder Mikey says, I'm excited. There are now about 3 months until the premiere, so it should be a good time for a trailer. Yeah, I mean, any day now if it's not today. Any day now. Trayvon says $2 billion awaits.
I wish.
I know, Trevon. You are very hopeful for that. Chris
no.
says this movie will be a banger.
Somebody brought Tyrone up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right now, they're doing a season reel for New Line Cinema.
New Line. Oh wait, that'll be Mortal Kombat. Isn't Mortal Kombat under New Line?
Yeah,
So
Final
we'll,
Destination, Conjuring 4, and Mortal Kombat 2.
yeah.
So, like
Billy,
you said, we'll DC stuff will be at the end of it.
yeah. Billy PD Jolly says David Cornsweet doesn't deserve the backlash from the memes because that was harsh. I don't know what memes you're talking about, but no, he doesn't deserve any backlash at all.
He doesn't.
None at all. If David Cornsweet is proof of anything, is that even Philadelphia can bring out some nice people. Hey, there's some other actors from there, isn't there? Bradley Cooper's from there. Come on now.
Totally not foreshadowing.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Watcher says, I've heard that Gunn was inspired by Dragon Ball for fight scenes. I've heard
that a little bit. I've heard that too, but I don't believe it.
There might be some Dragon Ball inspiration in there somewhere, for sure. For sure. Let's see. Hope for Life says, I can't believe Lionsgate did not even mention Strangers Chapter 2, which comes out September 26th of this year. I didn't see anything. That doesn't mean I didn't miss it. I could have missed that, but I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either.
Huh. Xander Wild goes, Shimon!
Shimon!
Boy.
And we got a release date for Mortal Kombat 2.
What's the release date? We didn't have a release date?
No.
Huh. Dang.
October 24th, 2025.
October 24th, 2025. All right. Well, let's go. I'm up for it. I liked the first one. I did. I thought it was good. All right, guys, in the comments, start sending some things in the comments for Superman, Warner Brothers stuff, man. I'm all for hearing you talking about that now. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Pulling up movie podcast at CinemaCon.
He's behind.
Shazbaz says the Bride trailer was wild, unlike anything you've ever seen before. I suspect lots of couples Halloween costumes because Jesse Buckley and Christian Bale look so cool. Oh, that's right. This is the one where Christian Bale plays Frankenstein, or the Frankenstein's monster, huh? Okay, now I know what that one is. Okay, all right. Gotcha.
I wonder if they'll have a Rachel joke in there. There's gotta be a meme coming out of that movie because it's the same actress.
Maybe.
There's gotta be a meme coming out of that movie once it drops.
They're showing a clip from Final Destination Bloodlines. I can't believe that series is still going on.
Right. It intrigued me. Like the trailer intrigued me until I got to the that they're going after, like, how do I explain it? Basically, death is coming after them because they skipped, basically, or something like that. They weren't supposed to die, or they were supposed to die and they lived, basically, and they lost me.
Yeah, you say
I said basically they were supposed to die,
and
but
then
they lived, and then they had like this book and it lost me.
Oh, okay. What is? I'm sorry, I'm looking at. Yeah, Hunter Iggy. Yeah, I saw your pictures, but it looks like it's just the Time magazine stuff that I just talked about. Looking at it.
See, Trayvon knows. There it is. Put it up.
Oh wait, that's not where it was. Come on, where's that?
It's
What
Hunter
the?
x Hunter. You said Rachel. Rachel. There's got to be a meme coming out of that movie when it drops.
Xander says, if these haters are going to continue to bash on this Superman movie and it does great, they need to delete their social medias and not be heard from again.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing about that, Slav. It's been. When did that movie come out? 2013?
what, Man of Steel?
Man of Steel.
Yeah, 2013.
How long is that ago? 12? 12 years now?
12 years ago.
A decade?
More than a decade. Yeah.
More than a decade? Oh my. You know what? At this point, nobody should even respond to that half of the fan base, even if they're even if they're a part of the fan base. They're not even. It's been 12 years, and you're just supporting the fire. If you respond to them, let them just cry in their basement. Let them just cry over their dead universe, and just let it go. Because we're in the future now. It is 2025. We're looking towards James Gunn's universe. Okay, that's how I feel right now. Sorry, I had the. Sorry for the rant.
It's all right, man. It's all right. This is a nice, comfortable place. You can say what you want to say. Um, and then Matthew got it says, yeah, in 10 years with no sequel before a reboot, Snyder dropped the ball. It wasn't just Snyder. But I mean, let's be fair here. Like at this point, we need a new fresh take. We need to refresh the brand, the IP, the franchise. And while there's a lot of people out there who wanted it to continue in one direction, hell, I was even one of those people that wanted it to continue, but I'm also open-minded to seeing something new. And I'm hopeful that it's going to be great and it's going to be fun and exciting. And that's what I want to have happen. Like, why be pissed off? Like, I just, to me, I just don't understand why be pissed off. So I'm just hopeful that it's going to be great. And if it doesn't turn out great, that's going to suck. It sucks for everybody if it's not great. That's the thing. That's what I don't understand with people is it's like, if it sucks, then it sucks for everybody.
You know what the worst part? You know what the worst part, Slav? Here's the reality, folks. If this movie fails, that fan base will not this if the movie fails, they will not get their universe either. And it'll be another 10 years later we'll get another reboot.
Yeah.
That's the reality. And the only reason that I trust Gunn is because he was under Feige's reign. That's the only reason. He knows the formula, he knows what a successful universe is. And that is the Marvel Universe. I'm not saying it should be like it, but he knows the formula.
Yeah. I just put up a poll here. And do you think we get a Superman trailer tonight? So everyone vote. Let's see. What do you guys think? Will we get a Superman trailer tonight? TJ Wiley. The best thing about the DCU is that it is a universe where superheroes and the weird simply exist. Very true. I like that comment. True. Best comment so far today. I like it.
But aren't comic books like that, Slav? Aren't comic books like that?
Yeah. I mean, but that's how comic books are supposed to be.
Exactly.
I mean, they should be, heroic superheroes, fun and weird at the same time. I'm rereading right now. I'm rereading Secret Wars, and in preparation, like I haven't read it in years. And first off, man, is it dated? I mean, 1987, 88, something like that, 86, whenever it first was released. It is so dated. I shared a picture the other day of Iron Man roller skating. Like, what the hell? But but it's superheroes, but then there's weird stuff in it. But that's still
the beauty of it.
Exactly. That's the beauty of comic books and superheroes and things like that. And after I'm done reading this, I'm going to go back because of all the information that we're getting. I want to reread All-Star Superman, and For All Seasons. And I want to reread those. And you know what? I know there's some weird stuff in those too. And it's okay.
And that's what Gunn brings to the table. He finds that nerdy stuff, he finds that goofy stuff, and he brings it to reality.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you saw the behind the scenes pictures, right, Slav?
Yes.
Of Superman. Did you see the restaurant one?
Maybe. Oh
Like
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
burger
yeah, yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah.
See, that's what I mean. Like stuff like that. Whoever thought of bringing that to the DC? Whoever thought
Yeah.
we ever see that in the DC?
I don't know.
Simple things like that. Like only comic book fans would know about that stuff.
True, yeah. Trayvon says what won me over to Gunn was that before he was fired from Marvel, he was to spearhead the MCU post-Infinity Saga. Well, he was actually wasn't supposed to spearhead the MCU. He was going to spearhead what was it called? They were calling it the Galactic Universe. What was it going to be called? Galactic. What the hell was it called? It was going to be something like Universe something like the Galactic Universe portion of the MCU. He was going to do stuff out there, so it was going to be like another universe within the MCU almost. That's what was going to be. And yeah, that was going to be cool. I was looking forward to that. And then he got unceremoniously fired from the MCU and then went to DC and then went back to the MCU and now back at DC. But yeah. Critic Chris says, I wonder who's going to direct Guardians of the Galaxy 4. I still don't. No, definitely not.
Gunn.
I still don't know. Cosmic Side. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to call it. It was going to be the Cosmic Universe or something. Cosmic
Side,
something. Yeah. When it comes to Guardians, I still don't know if they're going to make a Guardians of the Galaxy 4. I don't know.
I doubt it.
But thank you. Cozy Line and Nick Victory Fire 007. That's a name. Cosmic. Yeah, it was the Cosmic Side. But they had a name for it. It was a name. They had a special name for it. It wasn't just Cosmic Side. Let's see. Anything? We got Zach Kreger on stage. It's weapons time. Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Never heard of it.
Well, Zach Kreger, he's a director, isn't he? Zach Kreger's a director. So I don't know what he's doing.
Weapons. Is it? I don't know.
No, he's an actor. Zach Kreger is an actor. I don't know. Stars an ensemble cast with Josh Brolin in this thing, Julia Garner, Alden Ehrenreich, Benedict Wong. What the heck is this movie?
That's a good cast.
Boy.
That's a decent cast there.
New Line won the rights. It was in a bidding war with Netflix, New Line, TriStar, and Universal, and New Line won the rights. Yeah.
Props to New Line. Clap it up. Clap it up.
It's an upcoming American horror film directed by... Oh, no, it was directed by Zach Kreger. That's all I was right. He is a director, too. What? Oh, man. What else has he been in now? He was in Barbarian. We just talked about Barbarian. He directed... We were just talking about Zach Kreger because he's doing... We were just talking about him. That's why, because he's doing Resident Evil.
Oh, my...
Yeah, chat, you can yell at us if you want. Please, yell at us. Please, yell at us. We're literally...
That deserves a clip. That deserves a clip. That might be the moment of the night.
Jeez. I'm like looking at his filmography. Barbarian, Companion. Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Do we know the synopsis or anything about it?
No. What I just read is all I got on it right now. It's just American Horror Film. Oh, wait, premise. Here we go. The film revolves around multi-related
Yes.
plots marked by the disappearance of school kids in the middle of the night, police corruption, generational trauma, witchcraft, blood rituals, and religious abuse in a small Florida community. Makes sense. It's Florida, but yeah,
Makes sense. It's Florida. That's 100% makes
just get
sense.
some
It's
bath
Florida.
salts and hey, there you go.
That is, I mean, why not?
Get some bath salts and it's a party. Woo!
Why not make that a film? I mean, greenlight it, book it. I doubt anyone sees it, but
Yeah,
it does
Hunter
sound
he
like an interesting
says
premise.
All-Star Superman is what Superman should be, not like Man of Steel. Look, I'm a fan of Man of
Yeah.
Steel, but I also enjoyed All-Star Superman. I also enjoy hell, I like reading action comic Superman. Like I like all the different iterations. Like I'm okay. I like Smallville Superman. I liked Lois and Clark Superman. Like I'm good with different iterations.
I liked Man of Steel. It's just two things, Slav. One, they did my boy Kevin Costner
Look,
wrong.
Kevin Costner was
He was a big name, and
here's the
they
thing.
did him
Kevin
wrong.
Costner was the man until he went and screwed over Yellowstone. All right, so
You're right. You're right. You're right. But and then the other one was, if it was really truly a Superman film, he would have relocked up Zod in the Phantom Zone, right? If it was truly a Superman film, he wouldn't have killed him. He would have locked him up in the Phantom Zone or whatever it's called. And that's how I feel about Man of Steel.
Trayvon says that fascinates me that Slav can reach people all ages, like you and I, critic Chris. I didn't know I was reaching people of all ages, but thanks, guys. I'm glad I do. Nick Victory Fire 007. I'm just gonna call you Nick Victory. I'm not saying that whole thing anymore. He says, "Man, this is Man of." He says, "Man of Steel was a great movie, to be honest. Also, All-Star Superman animated movie was great. I've actually not seen that animated movie. I need to see that. There's a lot of DC animated stuff I haven't watched over the last few years.
I forgot they did kill him in Superman.
There was
too.
yeah. Well, yes and no. The extended version they don't. They put him in the Phantom Zone.
See, and that's what they should have done. If you're truly a Superman fan and truly a Superman, truly a Superman fan, you should have put him in the Phantom Zone instead of killing him off. But no, probably Warner Brothers had a butt to say with that.
I'm just hoping that we get something soon. I want to see something pop up soon. Come on, guys. They're showing F1 stuff now. They're saying it's going to be the cinematic event of the summer. I'm all.
No,
why?
it's not.
Why do you say it's not? Oh,
because Superman is.
Look, I want to see F1.
I do too, but like.
They're showing the first 10 minutes of F1 right now.
See, that's what I'm saying. They do that stuff. I'm telling you, they're gonna show footage of Superman there. I'm telling you, Slav.
I don't know, man.
They're
not going to show the whole film. That would be crazy. I mean, they might. I mean, they've shown it how many times now to everybody else, but
they showed multiple. I mean,
they showed. I think aren't they showing How to Train Your Dragon tomorrow? They're showing that tomorrow.
Yeah, they might show it tonight. I mean,
they could. I mean, this is the last. This is the last panel tonight. So right when it ends, it could say, "And anybody who wants to stay, we're showing Superman."
That's true. I mean, it's only an hour 55.
I should play Leon in the Resident Evil. I'm a little fat for that, but yeah, thanks. TJ Wiley says, for what Man of Steel was, I was fine with it. That said, I can never forgive what they did to Jimmy Olsen. To me, doing that to Jimmy is kind of a metaphor for Superman in this universe. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I that was one thing I didn't like also.
We ever gonna
I
get
hope so.
Brainiac, man?
I've been asking for that since 2006 Superman Returns. My thought, like after I saw Superman Returns and he threw that island up into space, I was like, Brainiac's gonna find that, and that's gonna be the sequel. I was like, that's what's gonna happen.
That would have been sweet. That would have been sweet. But then everyone
Yeah,
hated it.
yeah.
I'm the only one that likes Superman Returns.
No, I
guess.
like Superman Returns. I liked it.
The what's it called? Not plot, but like the moments between Lois and like the kid and all that. Like the second half was very
Yeah, and
very
honestly,
dry. But like,
what's her face? The actress. Yeah, she
it wasn't a
wasn't
very
very
good
good as
casting.
Lois. And they underutilize James Marsden. Like he should not have played the role that he was. But I mean,
Right.
Kevin Spacey was great as Lex Luthor,
He
and
was. He was.
Brandon Routh was great as Superman. Those two castings were phenomenal. Cal Penn was underutilized. Yeah, I mean, there were just some casting choices in that movie that were just like, why? Why'd you guys use these people as this? But it was it,
It felt like a Superman movie.
it was one of those movies that they tried too hard to make it a continuation of what Christopher Reeve did instead of making it its own thing. I think if they
Right.
would have made it its own
Exactly.
thing, same casting, maybe changed the Lois actress, Kate Bosworth, that's her name. Oh wait, Critic Chris just put it up.
There's her name.
There you go. Thanks. Yeah, he says was too young looking. Yeah, actually, I do agree with that too.
Agree.
But and if they would have done their own thing, they could have kept the same aesthetic and everything like that, and then given him something to punch. I think that movie would have done drastically better. And also played and actually given us maybe that first. I don't know if you ever saw the extended cut. There's like an extended. So there's a
I did
portion of
not.
that movie like probably a good 5, maybe 10 minutes in the beginning of the movie that's completely cut where he is at Krypton in his ship. And yeah,
I figured because he came.
and
because
I
that
would like
opening was
to
weird.
I wish they would have kept that in because it's actually really interesting and cool. But yeah, it is what it is. Well, the return, Critic Chris says it wasn't much of a return story, merely a rehash of Donner's film. The return makes sense if they put that beginning scene back in that I just mentioned. It makes sense because then you see why he's gone. You understand why he's not there. Oh, Matthew got it says digital cameras weren't really ready yet either. Superman Returns looks like ass on Blu-ray. I don't think I ever watched it on Blu-ray. Just on DVD. I don't know. Is it over yet? Is the F1 thing over yet? Come on.
No. Can we say DVD? Like, are we allowed to
Why?
say that on the internet anymore?
Look,
Just because it's so
one of my
old.
first jobs, I mean, I worked at Hollywood Video.
Like me and you are like this young generation has.
I
no
worked
idea
at Hollywood
what a
Video
DVD
multiple
is.
times, and it was like I managed a Hollywood Video when I was older, but when I was younger, I worked at Hollywood Video when there was still VHS. And the first free video I rented from Hollywood Video was Lord of the Rings on VHS.
W. Shout out to Slab right there. W, man.
It was on VHS also. So keep that in mind.
Did it take you like a couple hours to rewind?
No, it was. Remember back then they didn't have the extended cuts out yet, so and it was Fellowship of the Ring.
You're right.
Fellowship of the Ring, because Two Towers wasn't out yet, but yeah. Trayvon says Kate Bosworth was a babe, though. To be fair, she has a big forehead. Matthew got it says it's not on 4K because they need to do a remaster and upscale. I don't know if it's possible. Then there is the Bryan Singer and Kevin Spacey thing. Yeah, I mean, look, we're not going to get into Bryan Singer and Kevin Spacey thing. Kevin Spacey's another one that just ruined, my joy. Like House of Cards was like one of those shows I just loved so much, and then he just had to go and ruin it. Bryan Singer, I mean, his stuff was pretty bad. But like he wasn't as prevalent, like because he's just the director in the in the background. I can still go watch like his X-Men movies and stuff like that and not think about Bryan Singer. But when it comes to Kevin Spacey, you're thinking of like, Usual Suspects and Seven and uh House of Cards and Superman Returns, and he's there on screen, and it's like, come on, man, like you know, yeah,
The
such
Negotiator.
a good movie. Yeah.
Underrated. Very underrated. Not many know about that one.
Trevon asked, did I work for Hollywood Video when it was owned by Movie Gallery? I sure did. I did. I worked for Hollywood Video for most of the 2000s, from like 2001 until about 2010 in various spurts. I was there. I quit a couple times when I was a kid. And then 2005, 2006, I worked there for a couple years as a manager. I left and then went back in 2008 and worked until Hollywood Video basically closed down in 2010. So that was unfortunate. But yeah, when Movie Gallery owned it, I was there. And yeah, there was a Movie Gallery right down the street from me. From my store. Like, not right down the street. It was like probably about a town over. But yeah, there were, I guess, my sister's store to my store or something. I don't know. Whatever. I missed that job. That was a great job.
Did you see
I did not.
Brosnahan's dress? It's like newspapers.
Makes sense.
It looks like newspapers. Hold on, I think I sent a picture to you.
Warner Brothers Animation.
No, I did not. Hold on.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers Animation. Creature Commandos Season 2.
That's not a movie.
Very underrated. Very good show, though.
Matthew got it says documentary on the making of Superman Returns is good though. Robert Meyer Burnett. Yeah. Yeah, he was a big part of the documentary, or I think he directed. I know he was a big part of making that.
Did you watch the CW's Crisis event like a couple years ago? With the one when they brought all the past with like the Flash, and they brought all the they brought back Brandon Routh and Tom Welling.
You mean on CW?
Yeah, did you watch their Crisis version? What do you think of that?
It was all right. It wasn't terrible. Yeah,
it wasn't terrible, right? But what are your thoughts of him being Kingdom Come?
Brandon Routh? Oh, he was solid in that. He was the best part of that. He was definitely the best part.
Isn't Kingdom Come the strongest Superman, right? Overall,
strongest? I guess so. I guess you can say. I've never actually thought about that. I don't even know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? I've never even.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's a thing.
Trayvon says, crazy thing is that Hollywood Video was bigger than Movie Gallery. It was, but little. I know this is way off topic, but the thing with Hollywood Video was they rented all the buildings that they had. And the leases that they had were astronomically priced. Like the building I was in was not a very big building. And we were paying like $2,000 a month for our building. Whereas like my neighbors who had a building that was bigger than ours with the same landlord was paying like $1,200, like $800 cheaper. And like on the other side of me, a building that was about the same size, maybe a little smaller, was paying like $900 a month. Like it was just like the deals that they got for these buildings was terrible. It was just one of those things that whenever they made these agreements with the landlords, they were just not smart deals. They tried to renegotiate the deals. Some of the landlords weren't having it. So that played a role in how they handled things. And then their late fee policy where you didn't have to pay late fees to continue renting, so they weren't getting the money back. There was a lot of issues with Hollywood Video in that regard. That's why they weren't making the money. That's why they essentially died down faster than Blockbuster, faster than a lot of other places did. Like Family Video. I don't know if you heard of Family Video.
Wrong.
Family Video stayed around a lot longer because they bought the
Kevin Spacey.
buildings that they were staying in, and then they leased out a portion of their building to places like Subway and other places, which then paid most of the overhead in their buildings. So they would lease out to Subway, and what Subway would pay for their lease would cover the overhead. And basically everything that they would make from renting out movies and games and what they would sell was mostly profit. And that's why they stayed around a lot longer. So things like that is why that things worked like they did with video stores.
Ooh, here's a good one. The new Caesar reel showing first looks at the upcoming Flintstones and Cat in the Hat animated films have been revealed.
I figured there'd be a Cat in the Hat reveal. Yeah, I didn't know there was a new Flintstones coming out.
Yeah, there's a new one. Yeah, I've heard rumors about it.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm munching on peanuts. I'm good though.
Okay. Yeah, I miss video rental stores too, Critic Chris. I do. They were good times.
Wrong.
What's wrong?
No, he says the wrong. Kevin Spacey.
Oh.
Wrong. Who is this kid's? No, how does it go? Who really is this kid's father? Right, something like that. After that line.
Oh yeah, something like that.
I was just referring to that line. I thought it was funny.
I was about to pull something up, and I don't remember what it was. Don't remember what I was going to look at. Oh, that's what I was going to look at.
I mean, do you still have that video of like the other video I sent you about how it should have ended with the chairs and marble chairs?
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Let me see.
I think you do, but like, you pull that up, maybe watch like a couple minutes of it. We're waiting on DC.
Let's see. Oh, here, I got to do this. Yeah, guys, Dead Air. Love Dead Air, don't you? Don't you love Dead Air? Anyone besides me enjoyed John? Oh man, that John Goodman's The Flintstones back then. I loved that movie. I actually saw that in a drive-in. I saw that in a drive-in when I was a kid.
That was a great Flintstones movie, and then they made the Rock Vegas one, and then
that was terrible. That was terrible.
Bunch of puns.
WB Animation sizzle reel starts with Bugs Bunny, Lego Batman, Happy Feet, and then we see footage of the Flintstones and Bill Hader's The Cat in the Hat.
Wait, Bill Hader as Cat in the Hat?
Tom and Jerry animated film officially in the works.
Well, you're telling me Bill Hader's Cat in the Hat?
That's what it says.
It can't be worse than Michael Myers. Even though the Michael Myers one is dear to my heart.
Let's see.
There you go.
It's just a chair with Thor's name on it? Yeah. And millions of people are watching this? Yeah, it's super exciting us. We've been trying too hard, man. I mean, I can write our names on a chair and put them in front of a camera if that's all people want to look at. Well, Supergirl already posted her chair, so I guess the Avengers need everyone to know they also have chairs. This is Thor's chair. Look at its majesty. Thor may or may not have sat here at one time. Oh, it's moving. Looks like there's another chair. Whose is it? I bet it's gonna be Hulk. Yeah. Sue Storm. Invisible Woman. What's up? Jumping right into the Fantastic Four, okay. Wouldn't have guessed her to be the next one. This is kind of a spoiler, isn't it? Yeah, I guess there's not much to worry about for Sue in the upcoming days. You think she's sitting in the chair right now? No, because Thor's not in his chair. Yeah, but how would you know? Good point. Oh, it's moving again. Who's it gonna be? Hulk. It's gotta be Hulk. Yeah. Oh, Captain America. Sam taking Hulk's spot again, I see. So does this mean the rest of the Fantastic Four don't make it? I'm sure there's no significance to the announcement order. They're probably spreading out the names. I just thought Sam was supposed to be the leader now, so I would have expected him to be first. Oh, what if the order of these chairs is like the order of who's gonna get it? Oh, you mean like Infinity War, having Thanos whoop Hulk right away? Yeah, losing Thor at the start would set the tone real fast. It would.
Social Exhaustion says it makes no sense why that WB doesn't have their own major theme park in the U.S. Actually, when you think about it,
You're right, Trevon, my bad.
They actually had a deal with Six Flags for, I think they still do, where all of their IP actually is part of Six Flags. So that's why they don't have like a major theme park, because everything kind of goes to Six Flags. I don't know if it's still like that, but I think it is. I think it is.
Anything?
Let's see. Nothing that I could see. No,
I'm gonna wait till the last minute, aren't they?
probably. So does it go through everyone? Yeah, it does.
Wait.
What?
We have our first footage of Dynamic Duo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look at movie podcast, CinemaCon.
Oh, wait. An early look at Dynamic Duo was shown. But that's because it's animation. That's right. That's animation.
There we go. Okay. That's something to go off of. That means it's good to go. I mean, not good to go, but what's the term am I looking here, Sav?
Good to go?
Not good to go, but like positive. What is the term I'm looking for?
I don't know.
In the right direction?
Positive direction. The right direction.
right
yeah, I mean, we're headed in the right direction.
Right, exactly. Did you see what it was, or
no, nothing. This is just all I've seen.
Description of it was during a WP interview. It was Batmobile crashes through a pillar, and Dick Grayson, we think, is shown riding on the subway. Looks gorgeous. Is what movie podcast said.
Interesting. Trayvon says, bold prediction, Warner Brothers Discovery buys out Six Flags come 2028. Well, that would be hard to do because Cedar Point owns Six Flags now. So that'd be kind of hard for them to do. Jay Burns, did you ever watch the Jetsons Flintstones? Loved that movie as a kid. Heck yeah, that was awesome. Matthew Goddard says, aren't they making a new Shrek after trying for years to get a reboot off the ground? They just had to make Shrek 5.
Another Star Wars legend has passed away.
Who?
From the holiday special, though. I have Cosmic Marvel. You probably don't have them. Patty Maloney. She played Chewbacca's son Lumpy in the holiday special.
Oh.
She passed away. So nothing, but it's still a Star Wars person, so I still give him respect.
Yeah. Coy Andrews said, got a brief glimpse of Dynamic Duo, literally seconds worth, and it looks staggeringly unique. We're talking Spider-Verse level of new, but with puppetry and CGI and live action blending. Stunning.
Okay.
It's interesting. Oh boy. Come on. We need more stuff. Come on, Warner Brothers. Speed up.
We need more Slate updates.
Speed up the pace.
We need to know who Batman is. Dang it!
I don't think we're getting that.
I know, but it's killing me. I need to know who Batman is. I know it's killing you too, Slav.
Yeah, it is.
We got to find out who Superman was 2 years ago. We don't even know what Batman or Wonder Woman is.
All right, what are we looking at here? The poll so far. Do you think we get a Superman trailer tonight? 57% say yes. 43% say no after 51 votes. Come on, there's more of you watching than 53 or 51. Come on, 52 votes now. Come on, there's more of you. Let's go. More people vote. Let's go.
Click.
Probably.
Release the Kraken.
Hopeful Life says, that's what I like to hear. Way to go, DC Studios. Now time to bring out the big guns. Release the Kraken. You know what I mean.
Apparently, referring to Jared Leto, actually, critic, we might actually get our first trailer of Tron.
Oh, yeah.
This week. So,
with Disney. So that's what, Thursday. Disney does Thursday. What? Do you see this?
What happened?
A behind the scenes look at Superman is being shown.
They better show us that.
It's happening, guys. It's happening. We don't get to see it. It's happening.
I told you.
Come on. We're not going to see that, guys. You know that, right? They're showing this is for them in attendance.
Yeah. Man, I'm ticked. There was something on Clayface. We might get an actor who's playing Clayface here.
Yeah, we may get something. What? Derpy is Robin and Slav is Batman. Oh, man. That's funny. Wait. No. Okay. Not what I thought. Just footage from behind the scenes of Superman. Nothing yet.
You're flipping me out.
This time, Superman wearing trunks on the outside of my pants is liberating, says David Corn Sweat. Wearing trunks on the outside of my pants.
That's funny.
Terrific.
That's sweet. Wait, is that an actual quote from behind the scenes?
I don't know if it's from behind the scenes, but it's a David Corn Sweat quote at CinemaCon.
That's awesome. That's sweet.
Oh, man. The fact that, we got like 30 minutes left, roughly 25, 30 minutes left. So what are they going to show us? That's the question. What are they going to show us?
They got
Peter Safran and James Gunn are on stage.
You got to show us something. Like, you can't close this out without showing something.
Happy Hogan. I don't want to be Happy Hogan. Mike Myers is Batman. Oh, man. Whew. Gotta see something. Even if we don't see something, I just want some information.
Some juicy details.
Some juicy details, some news.
Like I said, Clayface is on a slate on 2026. They may or may not do something for that.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. I just want to know who Batman is, dang it.
Come on. James Gunn promises some fun surprises during today's DC Studios panel. Well, that's good.
Give us Batman.
That would be amazing. That'd be something to talk about.
Give us who Batman is. We don't care. We just want to know who Batman is.
Viltrumite. Jay Burns says it. Viltrumite. My stash isn't that good. I'm sorry. I see where you're going, but it's not that good.
Come on, Slav.
No Omni Man.
We need to pray here. We need to be in a cult here. Well, what's the theme? How does it go here?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
We need to summon. We need to summon Batman here.
James Gunn says there's tons to share today and some surprises. Koi Janju says the summer of Superman starts now. Sizzle reel shown full, so much heart, so much warmth, so much hope. No longer look at everyone, including beautiful moment of Metamorpho and David Cornsweet is Superman and David Cornsweet is Clark Kent. Beautiful. I want to see it.
We want to see it, dang it. We're missing out, man. But oh well. Probably.
I have a heart attack tonight. No, don't have a heart attack. No, don't do that. Hope for Life. Slav will make a great older Green Arrow. All you got to do is go to the gym like on a regular basis. Yeah, I'd like to go to the gym on a regular basis. I just don't have time. Start working out here in my living room, I guess. Come on, Hollywood Handle. Update us. Taking too long.
And give us the juicy stuff. I'm telling you, if he's going to show anything or tell us about it this late.
James Gunn is about to bring the house down. Peter Safran and James Gunn are calling it the summer of Superman. I've been telling you guys this was the start of the marketing this week. I told you guys. I'm telling you. We took this job. One of the things we were most committed to was to continue the theater going experience and keep it strong for future generations. James Gunn. Wait. No.
What?
No, never mind. That's old. Never mind. Okay, that was an hour ago and it's a April Fool's joke. Okay. There was new looks of Hawk Girl and Metamorpho in that thing. Come on, people. I need something.
Oh, there we go. They came out to the song from Peacemaker.
Rachel Brosnahan says, "In James Gunn we trust." He what?
Peter Safran and James Gunn came out to the song. Do you want to taste it? They walked out to it.
James Gunn revealed that he was offered to direct Superman in 2018. He chose to direct The Suicide Squad instead. We've heard that many times. You're not telling us anything new, James Gunn. Rachel Brosnahan says, "In James Gunn we trust" during Superman featurette shown. Okay, I said that already. Oh boy, come on.
Give us something juicy. Come on.
Sharp says, "Why are they doing this on April Fools? Because they suck." It's not Warner Brothers' fault. It's CinemaCon's fault. You want me to have I would have one hell of a biopic. Let me tell you, I've been mulling over the idea of writing it for a story of some sort, and you guys have no idea what kind of story my life holds. It is one wild ride. Anybody I've ever told my life story to has all told me it's one wild ride. Ah, boy. Anything. Come on. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Come on, we must summon it with the Superman theme.
I should be playing music. Let's see. What do I got here? Chill.
Summon it with the Superman theme.
Play some chill music.
No, that's not it.
What's this?
No, that's not it.
The music on this thing sucks.
Is there any jazz so we can vibe like David Cornsweat?
There's jazz. Let's see. Vibe like David Cornsweat.
Okay, I dig it. Oh yeah, this is the one.
What are we doing?
I don't know. We're just trying to summon more details coming out of CinemaCon, I guess.
Superman cast is here alongside James Gunn and Peter Safran. Brosnahan is wearing a newspaper dress.
Yes, do you see the dress?
Oh, now I see it. Yeah. Here's a
Cool.
picture of it. I got to get it up for everybody to see somehow. Let's see here. Let's see. Stop screen share, and then I will do this and this and this. There you guys go. Her
And Crypto
newspaper
showed
dress.
up.
Yeah, there's Crypto. There you guys go.
Oh wait, what did Koi say?
That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. No, I don't have Koi up.
Pocket Universes, Sorcery, Flying Dog, Max Fleischer cartoons, James Gunn talking Superman.
David Cornsweat says that when he saw Nicholas Hoult on the Lex Luthor suit, felt like he was looking at an actual comic book page. In the Lex Luthor suit, he felt like, okay, maybe that's what he was trying to type. I'm sure they're trying to type this fast.
Right. And you can only Come on, they gotta surprise us with something.
Lawrence Fury, what good? Welcome.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Was this earlier, or was this just said the 2018 one?
What, this?
Yeah, no, yeah, that one.
This? Yeah, this was just 4 minutes ago.
That's interesting.
You didn't know that? That's old
No, I
news.
That's old news? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why he reset it today, but it's old news.
Well, actually, yeah, I knew that because he said that on the pod with Michael Rosenbaum. He said that he just didn't know how to tweak it or go forward with it, basically, in his way.
Yeah. Let's see. What else do we got here, guys? We shot a scene walking through a field at night. The moon was shining and a cape was flapping in the wind. Rachel Brosnahan turned to David and said, "Dude, you're fucking Superman."
I love it. I love it.
My first memory is David as Superman. I felt like I was witnessing the magic of cinema in first person. I had this warmth in my tummy and a stupid little grin on my face. Nicholas Hoult.
Huh. Sounds like Lex to me. Leak the Superman footage. Do it. Do it now. We need the footage.
David Cornsweat was intimidated by Nicholas Hoult after seeing him bald for the first time.
What are pocket universes? You mean like UT's pocket universes?
What are you talking about? Sorry, guys, we're looking for information to talk about it here.
Someone said that James Gunn teased pocket universes on stage for Superman.
Oh.
Meaning maybe like different universes or connected?
Now, I mean, this is going back to the thing that I talked about months ago on my show and the article that I wrote about how each like part of the DCU will have like its own little section, like universal section that it all comes together. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know.
That could work.
From what I was told, but no, this is Coy Jandrew says Pocket Universe is sorcery, flying dogs, Mac Fleischer cartoons, James Gunn talking Superman. So he's talking specifically Superman here. So I don't know. I don't know.
I can't believe they did us dirty.
Hollywood Handle isn't updating anything right now.
There's probably a lot going on.
Maybe.
Come on, first 10 minutes. Right? First 10 minutes of Superman, right?
Give us something, guys. Give us something.
The Blue Beetle animated series will release in 2027. August 2027.
Really?
I don't know if that's an April Fool's joke or...
When did it post?
I'm looking at DCU Hype. I'm not sure if yeah, I follow him, so... I don't know if that was 4 minutes ago. I don't know if this is a... I don't know if that's real or not. But he's one of the people I follow, so... He's not like Angel. He's a smaller account.
Let me see.
It's where I get my DCU news at sometimes, so...
Yeah. Guys in the chat, you hearing anything, seeing anything? Let us know.
It's over? Nope. Don't worry. DCU update said I'll be making a thread. And he said, someone said, is it over? And he said, nope.
Oh, okay.
So we might have some surprises with this.
Oh, man. Scouring the social medias. Should be following. I should be on his here. That's what I should be doing.
I just want to hear some dialogue, dang it.
Yeah,
I want to hear some dialogue. I I'm gonna hear someone actually speak in the movie. You know?
Give us something, guys. What the heck? Oh,
I
here
think
we go. His best thing about James Gunn is how unique he is. Okay, that doesn't give us anything.
I think I think they're thinking about everything, like in the slate. You know what I mean? But they're keeping it under wraps.
It's how unique the dialogue is, how rich the world is. Nicholas Holt on why working with James Gunn is so singular. I feel like these stories endure because there's something in them for everyone. It's a great honor to play a role that exists so clearly in the public consciousness, says David Corn Sweat. You love watching us work so much and working with artists who are contributing, and it was amazing to be surprised. I usually wear people out with my questions, and you never get worn out. That love is what took us through, says David Corn Sweat. I guess they're all talking about working with James Gunn right now. So they're probably just pumping up James Gunn.
They're probably just, like I said, they would do an interview like this. You know what I mean? I knew they were
Yeah.
gonna do something like this, but like they might end up legit showing footage or the first, like what F1 did. They might do it. I'm not saying the whole movie, but they might show like the first 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I mean that's all probably just getting, like you said, it just quotes, and like Lawrence Fury says, "Oh, we getting this quote right now," which is fine. Just from the cast, and then they'll probably, like you're saying, show us stuff after this here shortly. It's 9:25 though. It's supposed to end at, what is it, 9:40? I think it's supposed to end or something.
45.
9:45. Crazy Joe's. How excited is everyone at Coyote vs. Acme is being released? I think it's cool. Now, I will say I read what I was told is the script for the movie, and I didn't think it was great, but reading a script and seeing the movie is two different things.
Right.
So we'll see how it plays out. Crazy Joe said it just finished episode 5 of Daredevil. He's behind. Great episode. I am way behind. I haven't seen an episode since 3, maybe 4.
I haven't even watched it.
I want to binge it. I stopped watching it because I was just getting bored with waiting week to week. So I'm gonna binge it here. Probably. When is the final episode's in what, 2 weeks? So probably after this week. Is it next week or the week after is the final episode? I don't know. The week before the final episode, I'll binge what I've missed, so then I can watch the finale with everyone. So. Need more news. We need more news. Summer of Superman.
There we go. Look up movie podcast CinemaCon. Recent tweet.
Movie podcast?
Yeah, the movie podcast. There's our Batman.
I don't have it up.
It's like the most recent tweet.
I don't have it up. There it is. Hold on. David Corn says the only other DC character he would play is Batman.
See, he's got a sense of humor. That's good.
Make it happen, James Gunn.
Make it happen, yep.
Rachel would play Lex Luthor. Nicholas Holt says, "Well, I auditioned for Batman and Superman."
Interesting. That's interesting.
Well, he auditioned for Batman back in
That's right.
for Matt
Nolan.
Reeves' Batman. No,
Matt
Matt Reeves,
Matt
yeah.
Reeves, yeah.
And he auditioned for Superman for this. So, yeah. Oh man. Once they ask those questions, that starts to be the end of the questions. Gunn describing Rachel Brosnahan's take on Lois Lane and her specificity, whatever. She even was hands-on with the wardrobe and the production designer for her apartment. Every detail being authentically Lois. Specificity. There we go. Specificity. I can't talk. I'm tired.
What's the term? Is that Lawrence? Or right? How do you say it? No? Yeah, Lawrence.
Hope for Life asks, how would you feel if you got the opportunity to replace Tom Cruise and do all your own stunts in Mission Impossible reboot? I have a bad knee, so that would really suck, but I would be all for doing a Mission Impossible movie. I love the Mission Impossible series. I don't want, like, I had to say this, like, I know Tom Cruise is getting old, but I don't want them to reboot. Like, I just want him to continue till he dies. Like, just keep going till you die, Tom Cruise. Just keep going. Crazy Joe says he might see Death of a Unicorn tonight. That's cool. I want to see that. It looks interesting. What tonight? Man, where are you at? It's 9:30 where I'm at right now.
Come on, give us something juicy. We're done with the questions. Okay.
Hunter,
Lawrence, there's a big one right there. I mean, Slav.
Who said a big one?
Lawrence Fury. He was describing what pocket universe is.
Oh yeah, is a singularly created universe that was developed by the Time Trapper as part of his scheme to control the Legion of Superheroes. Interesting. Hunter wants to know when we think we'll get an announcement for the Batman, or for Batman, not the Batman. I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know.
Cozy line, I give Death of Unicorn a C+, still had a good time.
Okay. This jazz music is the vibe, though, Slav.
Maybe that's what's making me tired. I went to a jazz club a few weeks ago, and it was way better than this. Of course, I was a little inebriated. I can't talk tonight. What the hell is going on with me? Inebriated. Jeez.
Come on.
You need something, guys. Sneak peek at Superman is now being shown. World exclusive sneak peek at Superman is now being shown.
No.
Ah!
No. No.
I'm so excited to watch this movie with my son, says Nicholas Holt. This is movie that celebrate kindness and human love, says James Gunn. David says this is if he can play Batman. Okay. Let's see what Coy says.
What is Coy saying? I'm pretty sure they're gonna describe the footage, but like,
I want to see it.
Well, I don't think we'll see it. I mean,
Go to the DC social media page. Let's see.
They might. I don't know. Anything?
Nothing there yet. If they show it, it'll be here. Or Superman. Actually, on the Superman, it would probably be on.
He called CinemaCon Comic Con.
Who said that?
James
Did
Gunn.
come on, people.
Oh, Eric Davis is doing it. I just saw his.
Every May movie shows small glimpses of Batman. Sharp says, I say, in every May movie show a small glimpse of Batman and wait till the first Justice League to reveal him fully. Coy hasn't said anything yet.
I mean,
Still
he's-
watching or typing right now. Movie podcast. Footage. All right. Opens with Superman crash landing again. Crypto charges and jumps on Superman, hurting him. He wants to play. New score plays. Fortress appears from ground. S-shaped door. Crypto drags Superman in. Superman robot rushes in to help. Superman thanks them. That's
it?
all so far. No, wait, more. No, not more yet. Patience, Iago. Patience. Oh, James Gunn said CinemaCon is much better than Comic Con. That's what James Gunn said.
Mhm.
People are saying leak it.
Yeah, we need to see this. We can't wait 5 more days if this is what it's being shown.
Man, that's all I see so far.
There might be more talking more about it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything yet. Nothing. Come on.
Nothing, indeed. Also, okay, Superman sneak peek shows Crypto rescuing him. There's a lot of humor.
The Glove Official, we will probably get something this month. Don't worry about that. If it's not tonight or tomorrow, it'll definitely be on Superman Day, I believe, which is April
than Friday.
18th.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wait, here, I got more. Superman has multiple injuries. Robots use Yellow Sun to heal him. Superman screams in pain. Lois interviews Superman as Clark. Superman and Fortress gets upset at Crypto, who made a mess. Robots do not like Crypto. Crypto cries when Superman leaves.
Okay.
All right. We'll keep waiting for more. Superman sneak peek shows Crypto rescuing him. There's lots of humor. You said that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need this. We need this bad. Watch them. We end the show and then they drop it.
Right. Exactly what's gonna happen.
I'm thinking. Ah, man. I just want to see it. The Glove official says, so much humor, they say, but I haven't seen a single joke besides Guy's hair. His hair's supposed to be funny, guys. Well, Coy just isn't saying anything. That's unlike him. So,
Okay, there we go. The exclusive CinemaCon footage from Superman will be attached to Minecraft. The footage is an extended clip of Crypto taking Superman to the Fortress of Solitude, where he's healed by his robots using the sun.
okay.
There you go. So we will see it Friday or Thursday night if you go see Minecraft that day.
Superman footage leaned heavy into Crypto and his relationship with Superman. Basically, he's a very, very energetic pup who loves to play and bite and jump, and it creates some very funny scenes. I'll have a full write-up later. This is Jermaine Lucier. I don't know who that guy is, but he posted that on X.
Uh-oh.
All right, so what else are we getting now? And that's a wrap on the comic. So make sure. Wait, that's a wrap?
Dang. Dang. Yeah, I just saw that too. That's it, though?
Wow, that's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Let me see.
Well, I don't know. This might give us the Snyder bots some fuel here. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you don't want to spoil it.
No, but there was a lot of the way James Gunn hyped up this, that there was going to be more to discuss. You know, like, and that, you know,
right?
Like there was more surprises. What was he? What did he say exactly? He says James Gunn promises some fun surprises during today's DC Studios panel. What was the surprise? The clip? You know, that's a little disappointing. I will literally come out and say, if that's it, that's a little disappointing. Like, you, it seems like you're gonna give us a little more than that. But look, I mean, I'm excited that we're getting the movie and that there's a clip that we're gonna be able to see on Thursday, Friday for attached to Minecraft. But come on, man, you don't say fun surprises and then that's all you do. I don't know. That he may have dropped the ball here.
Like I said, it might some fuel to the fire. Unfortunately.
Yeah, so Coy says we got some new footage, especially extending the Crypto Take Me Home moment before and after what we've seen, and revealing tons of awesome Fortress of Solitude greatness. We get more tastes of Lois and Clark in the apartment and a dash more Lex too.
Well, I could say this, Slob. Who's ready to see some Minecraft?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's all go to Minecraft. See Minecraft. Let's go.
No, on my other. I'm just joking, but wow, I told you it was gonna be like 50-50. It could be good. It could be in the middle, or it could be like disappointment. I would say this is about the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not totally upset with this. Let's see what you guys have to say in the chat here. What about the 2026 slate? Well, the 2026 slate, remember, CinemaCon is typically for movies that are coming out within the next 12 months. Some studios will talk about things that are coming out later, and they don't really talk a lot about it typically. And I tried to temper everybody's expectations on social media about a week ago. Like, guys, they probably aren't going to talk about Supergirl. They're not going to talk about other movies and stuff like that. So temper your expectations. I kind of figured it would be Superman heavy, but I really thought that they were going to talk about I'm turning this music off. I'm not talking about, but I really thought they would give us a lot more information on Superman, at least something exciting in that regard. And then when he came out and said, "You're in for some surprises," I was like, okay, maybe we're going to get a lot more. And that's what's disappointing to me, is he comes out and says, "Hey, you're in for some surprises," and there wasn't really surprises. There was a surprise, which was expected, which was just the footage. So that was the disappointment. That's the disappointing thing on my part there. From everybody else's standpoint, I think everybody's expectations were probably a little too high in thinking that they're going to get all this information for, years to come. But yeah, I think it's right around what we expected. Marvin J says, "Gunn sucks at marketing, not going to lie." Again, I just think he needs to word things better there. I don't think he sucks. I just think is he not great at it? Sure. Does he suck? No. I think he does fine. He's not the best at it, but he's not terrible at it. Social Exhaustion says disappointing. A little disappointing. I can see that. I think people wanted to see something today. I think they should have released something today. But again, this isn't for the fans. This is for the exhibitors. This is for the theater exhibitors. This is for theater chains. This is not for the general public. Keep that in mind. The fact that we get this information is lucky and a bonus for us. And the fact that they're releasing this footage and putting it in theaters makes sense, because this is for theater chains to help boost the revenue for theater chains. That's why this makes sense. That is why they're not just simply putting it out on the internet. They want to drive traffic to the theater chains. That's what CinemaCon is for. It's to help and excite the theater chains. So keep that in mind. Let's see. What else you guys saying? Critic Chris says Snyder trolls are coming in here now. Let them come in here. I don't mind. Xander Wild says if they continue, I'll remove them. Don't fret. Cozy Line says I'm happy and still excited. I'm gonna get my Superman clips in 3 days. Yeah, I mean we're gonna get some awesome footage here in a few days. Go see Minecraft, and honestly, that it's gonna come online probably by Monday or Tuesday, in some form or fashion. It'll be online before then when somebody takes their phone and records it in the theater. Probably on Thursday, it'll be online. The Glove Official, I'm not mad about it yet. Minecraft is kind of a mean movie, but it makes sense because kids are the general audience. Yeah, and it's a family movie, so it makes sense to throw it up there for that. And like I said, being that CinemaCon is for the theaters, that is what it's for. It's for the exhibitors. You're going to want to do something for them, and putting this in the theaters, exclusively in theaters this weekend for the theater chains, attached to Minecraft to help push people to go to the theaters to help raise the income and not the income, the revenue for the theaters, that's going to be a bonus. And the theater ownership, the owners are going to be like, hey, thank you, James Gunn. That's great. So that's a reason to do that. Let's see. TFIE or whatever. Is it true that Warner Brothers lost Superman? No, I don't know where that's coming from. Jay Burns, I always had the thought something would get released on Superman Day. Not overly worried about not getting anything today. Yeah, I think we've talked about it quite a bit. I've been saying, I think it's kind of funny. I wonder if I can find the tweet I made here. What was it, last week? Was it Friday or something? Let me see if I can find it real quick. But I said, man, I post a lot. What did I say? I wish I could see remember what I said exactly. What was it that I said? Okay, here's what it is. Go here. I said, hear me out about Superman this week. What if at CinemaCon they release a 5-minute special look of the film to those in attendance? Then fans can go see it at IMAX releases of Minecraft. Well, it's turning out to be all Minecraft. Then on April 18th, we get the first official trailer for the movie. I said, this may actually be what happens, not saying it definitely is, but I find it hard to believe they release a nearly 3-minute long trailer, then a 5-minute special look on the same day. I said this on March 27th, guys. Like when I sat back and thought about it, this just made more sense. This just makes more sense that they would not release a trailer to the public and something special for Minecraft for the weekend for Minecraft. And it just made more sense. Like, to me, it made more sense. So I think that's how it's going to play out. I think we're going to get a first official trailer come April 18th. I do. I hope I'm right. I'm right on that. Alter Pratt says, plus we got a dynamic duo sneak peek. Well, we didn't get a sneak peek, but those in attendance at CinemaCon did, and it was very brief. They said it was like long, but yeah, I mean that just shows that it's coming. Like they're working on it, which is exciting. Very exciting. Nothing else. Yeah, just making sure nothing else came up. The Glove says, I knew a trailer wouldn't come out today. Yeah, I mean, it was hopeful. Everybody was
hopeful, but no.
Was it just Superman stuff? Yes, it was just Superman stuff. They didn't talk about any other DC stuff today.
They should have, though.
Yeah. Fanimator 101. I heard they're doing a fully animated Tom and Jerry movie. Yes, they are. They announced that today as well. Jay Burns, you usually are right with this stuff, man. I know I am. I know. I am. I am. Trayvon says that 5-minute clip description of Superman was enough for me to say, heck yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely. What else? What have I missed?
And from what we heard from the clip, it's supposed to be very humorous. And imagine putting that in front of freaking Minecraft with all those kids in the theater.
That's the thing, and I think that's why they focused on crypto with that scene, and that's what people are going to come out and they're going to talk crap. Oh, they're doing crypto. They're using so much crypto. Blah blah blah. They're doing it for a reason because they're putting it in front of Minecraft. Like, people need to think they're so bad at marketing. No, that's brilliant marketing.
That's brilliant marketing.
You put that out in front of Minecraft.
That dog in front of kids.
Exactly. Social Exhaustion says, well, at least they put to rest that WB doesn't care about Looney Tunes. New Looney Tunes movies are in production, which is awesome. Yes, hopefully they're good, though. Hopefully they're good. Let's see. Did anyone else, the Glove official says, did anyone else even drop trailers or clips? I know Karate Kid, but I don't know anyone else. I just wish we got a poster or some. Not that I've seen yet. Nothing else is dropped trailer wise, not yet. And that's the thing.
It doesn't have
I
to.
keep telling everyone CinemaCon is not for the public. And I'll keep reiterating that. Again, I'm not saying this to you, the glove. I'll reiterate it, as much as I have to, so people understand. Alter Pratt says I'm satisfied with too. I think I said that already. What is this? Scummy? Did they announce a Schindler's List remake directed by Kanye? That would be great if they did that. I'd watch that. No, I wouldn't. Hungry Almighty says, so is CinemaCon over? Just day 2. They got 2 more days of it. I think it was tomorrow. Tomorrow's big one is Universal, and then Thursday's big one is Disney. Bless you. Yeah.
Thank you.
There was extended clips shown at CinemaCon for Superman to the audience there, and it will be attached to Minecraft this weekend. Ryan says, I'm hearing mixed reactions about the footage on X. Not good. I mean, mixed reaction? Like, those in attendance probably enjoyed it. You're going to hear reactions from the people in attendance. I think people are going to be fine with it. I think it's fine. I'm not worried. Otito says, well, I'm kind of quietly furious right now. I don't think you need to be furious, man. I don't think you need to be upset. Just be calm. Like, just understand this is, you're going to get something this month, man. Go watch Minecraft if you want to see the footage. If not, you'll probably find it online within the next few days, within a week at the most. And then probably within the next 2 weeks, you'll see an official trailer. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe 3 weeks, you'll see an official trailer. 18 days, 17 days. He says, since I'm not seeing Minecraft, I have to wait 17 days. Yeah. The glove says, I'm just adding to your point about this. Isn't about trailers and clips Karate Kid did, but they weren't there for that. I don't know who you're talking to.
Karate comes out in May though, which is next month now, right?
I don't even.
April, May.
Is it May it comes out?
Yeah, it drops in May.
Jay Burns says, I'm not on X, but I think if people weren't into Superman already, nothing is going to change their opinion. You're right. Hopefully Funimator 101 or Fanimator, I'm sorry, Fanimator 101. Hopefully that new fully animated Tom and Jerry movie will be better than that 2021 movie.
I like the 2020 movie.
When I turned it on, it was Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Nice.
You remember when that happened? That was funny. Man. Yeah. Actually, Alask, LOL, James Gunn and Warner Brothers are selling the sizzle before the steak. Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. Hope for life. Unfortunately, that is correct, Hungry. They do not allow phones at CinemaCon. They don't want the footage coming out unless the studio decides to drop it online. The Fandom Man. How much do you want to bet that Aaron Fisher will be furious tomorrow? He was already furious earlier today.
Yeah.
He threw up a video. I didn't watch the video, but I saw his post about it. So why so serious?
I think everyone
says
should block him.
Different chats from different channels all have the same energy. Genuine disappointment across the board, it seems. Look, I'm not overly disappointed. My disappointment comes from James Gunn comes out and says, you're in for a few surprises, and then gives us no surprises. That's where my disappointment comes in. I'm not disappointed in what he didn't like, that we didn't get a trailer. I was kind of expecting it as the day went on, and I started really thinking, even a few days ago, I was pretty much thinking like, we're probably not going to see anything today. So my expectations were in check. The information I was cool with, but when it comes down to it, I think he shouldn't have come out and said, hey, there's a few surprises, and then we get nothing. I ended the poll because I kept going, but after 111 votes, 50% of people said yes, we were going to get a Superman trailer tonight, and 49% said no. So it was almost 50. I mean, basically 50-50 after 111 votes. So there you have it. Yeah, but yeah, I can see why people are upset. It's just, I think there's so many people still that don't, I keep going back to this, I know, but that just don't quite understand what CinemaCon is. I think a lot of people look at it as a comic convention still, and
It's
like San
not.
Diego Comic Con, and it's not. And even like San Diego Comic Con is handled differently too, because a lot of times they showcase stuff just for the fans there and not to the public, the people not in attendance. And that's what CinemaCon does. They show it to them there. And I think people were expecting that, oh, this is going to be a big thing. And I will say that it does kind of fall on a lot of the people, the YouTubers and the scoopers and the outlets who were just like, hey, we're going to get stuff. We're going to get stuff. We're going to get stuff. And that's why I tried to, on the days leading up to this, I was trying to post things and on social media, trying to temper people's expectations. Like, hey, this is what CinemaCon is. Hey, this is what you should be aware of. Like, this is what you should expect, just so everybody understands. Like, don't go in there expecting to be told, hey, this is the DCU slate for the next 5 years and things like that, because that's not what CinemaCon is. Evelyn says, no trailer. Are you kidding me? Not going to lie, the promotion on this movie isn't the best. You realize that marketing for movies don't typically start for about 2 to 4 months before a movie comes out.
Exactly.
The marketing for Superman is really actually ahead of the game. They have a teaser trailer, a TV spot, some additional spots. They have music out for it already. They have merchandise out for it already. They have posters and things out already. Like, they're ahead of the game far more than what most movies are at this point in time.
The other day, I saw that they had dog toys out for Superman.
They have dog toys out, and now they have an extended preview that's going to be in theaters this Friday, plus a new official trailer coming out, probably, we're hoping, within the next few weeks. They're ahead of the game. I don't think there's any need to worry about their marketing. I think people's expectations are just so high because they're so excited about it that they just feel like, oh man, it's so behind. Everything's so behind with it. And I get it. You're excited. You want to see stuff with it. But I think you need to understand, like, they have a plan to push things out a certain way, and you got to let it play out. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the people who will keep saying the marketing's so bad. The marketing's bad. They should have done this. They should have done this. They should have done this. When that's not how typical movies are done marketing wise. That's not how movies are done. Marketing is done a certain way. Sure, this is around the time when we would see a first official trailer, and we're going to get it around this time. It's going to be within the next few weeks. That's my belief, and that makes sense. So just be patient. I mean, I get your annoyance. I do. I understand, because you're excited. I'm excited too, and I want to see it too. I was hoping for it too. I was hoping that they would surprise us and put it online today, but we didn't get it. So just be patient. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. Jay Burns, I don't think he'll be mad. This will make a great video for him to say he was right. Yeah, he definitely. I'm talking about Aaron. Crazy Joe says, just buy a ticket for Minecraft. You don't even have to stay to watch the movie. That's what I'm doing. I was thinking about that myself. Crazy Joe says, Regal Unlimited and AMC A-List. It's never been cheaper to go to movies. You really don't lose anything, even if you don't stay the movie. True. The Glove Official. Well, I don't think it is a big win, and I definitely don't think this is a loss. Yeah.
Yep.
Kevin Davis says Warner Brothers should have stayed at home. Their CinemaCon presentation was lackluster. I don't think it was lackluster, but it definitely was not as good as Sony's. Yeah, it wasn't anything spectacular, but it wasn't lackluster. Jax Gaines, curious to hear what John Campy and the crew thought about the new trailer. I got my tickets for Minecraft this weekend. Can't wait. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably be doing their live show here any minute now if they haven't started yet. So I'm sure you'll be able to John Campia.
Oh yeah, he would. Yeah.
Fandom Man, I think James Gunn will be perfect for Doom Patrol project. And I think people have been saying that for a while. Mr. H, I'm taking my son to see Minecraft Friday, so I'm sure I'll see the trailer. Yes, you will.
Yes, you will.
The Glove says, what was your top CinemaCon segments so far?
More to come, though.
Yeah, there's still more to come, but so far, I'm going to say Spider-Man. I'm real excited about that. I love that. And it's not so much segments. I'm just announcements and things that they've talked about. Neil Blomkamp doing Starship Troopers, I just think is cool. I do like that. And here, I'm going to pull up my list real quick of what they've done. The John Wick stuff. All of the John Wick stuff I'm excited for. And the Now You See Me stuff I like. I have to look over the Warner Brothers stuff again because doing this and paying attention to that, I was too distracted, so I have to look over it all again. But yeah, and I'm all for a lot of the stuff. Fanimator says, for the Universal presentation tomorrow, I hope they show footage for Bad Guys 2 and more Illumination projects and DreamWorks. Oh, they will. Critic Chris is calling in tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be getting out of here soon myself. I got to be up early in the morning for work. I'm usually asleep by this time.
I'm gonna be up for the Nintendo review.
Oh, when is that? That's
at 9.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh
Eastern.
boy.
Yeah,
Edge says no Batman 2 news at all. I got a bad feeling. That movie doesn't come out till 2027. Like, there's no reason to talk about it. No
I
reason
don't
at
even
all.
want it to happen, anyways.
Yeah, there's no reason to talk about it. It's 2027. I'm gonna start my leave music, guys, because we're gonna get out of here soon.
There we go.
All right. Let's see. Last few chats here I'll look at. Cozy Line says, I haven't seen marketing for the new Jurassic World movie, just that one trailer, and that movie comes out before Superman. Will that still have marketing tomorrow? Watcher says, Camp goes live at 11:30. Okay, so it's an hour and a half. Or no, Eastern, yeah, hour and a half.
Where did you get this theme from?
You want to know?
Yeah.
Some people hate. So I write some of the lyrics for all the music that I make. I write like one verse, sometimes two verses, and the chorus, and then I use ChatGPT to help me finish the song, and then I use AI to make the music.
Can you link me that?
Yeah,
I might do the same thing.
I'll give you the stuff. Yeah, Real Anarchy's here. How's it going, buddy? Just about to end the show here. I hope your show did well. My show, I think, did pretty well. So hopefully yours did well. But Nick Victory, Brand New Day, Spider-Verse, John Wick.
Oh shoot, Real. Let's go.
Mario 2 movies so far for the news. Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 information will be tomorrow. So next Monday I probably won't have a show. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll be live for it tomorrow.
Next week, though, I will be talking about it. Don't worry. I will be talking about it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be closing up shop here for the night. Derpy, where can anybody find you? Thank you for joining me, by the way. Where can anybody find you?
I appreciate it, Slav. It was a wonderful time. They can find me at here on YouTube, Derpy Entertainment. You can find me on Instagram, Derpman2929. Twitch, you can find me there too, Derpy_Entertainment. What else? Hold on. Twitter, right? You can find me.
Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, same name. Derpman2929. You can find me there on X. And the other one is, you can find me on Kick too. That's Random Derpster.
Okay.
And that's all. That's everything.
Excellent. Yeah. And guys, I will be live again on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, talking all DC. We'll dive more into the Superman stuff from today.
Oh, wait.
Maybe have some more news as well. What's up?
I got one more. You can find me. You can find me on another podcast, the Two Dungeons. We talk football and stuff. So
Cool.
there you go.
Cool. But yeah, so Thursday we'll be talking all DC stuff. There was some Lanterns casting as well, so we'll talk about that, and anything else that's DC we'll talk as well. So guys, thank you for joining me today on this long episode of Slavs Free Talk Podcast. Again, Derpy, thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I had fun doing this, so hopefully you can join me again. Thursday also, forgot to mention, Thursday, have a special guest, and I think you guys will enjoy who's coming on Thursday, so make sure you stop by on Thursday to join me and the guest for some DC conversation. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will catch you all